So what's the difference between E32 facelift and E32 pre-facelift? And is there something like mid-facelift as well? Yes, it is. And we've got most of the options here. We've got very early 88 750i short wheelbase, 93 750i short wheelbase facelift, 91 750i short wheelbase mid facelift. This is actually 750iL, but only it's Alpina B12. This is 735i pre facelift, and this is 750i facelift as well, and this is 740iL facelift 93. So how can you spot a difference between facelift car and a pre-facelift car? Well, from outside this is relatively difficult because we have this mid model that introduced for 750i in 91 these beautiful air ducts, what you can call like the closest to M packet BMW ever did for E32. That was introduced before the facelift, and when the facelift came, they also introduced V8s, like 740, 730 V8, and they also received these air ducts. And since then, all facelift 750s and 740s got these. Originally, but it's not facelift specific. It's a way to distinguish a normal car from a 91 later, or a normal car from V12 or V8. Before that, all 750s had this small, tiny air duct that was just drilled into, by then, standard lower lip without any hose, without any cooling. So this is 735 pre-facelift. So that's one thing, but it's not 100% correct, because you can tell, well, this one has it, but this is not a facelift. This one has it, but it is a facelift. So from outside, if it's V12 and it has these air ducts, you need to look at whether it has chrome strips here in the grille. If it has, that's the 750 facelift, but 740 facelift don't have it. So how can you tell 100% whether it's facelift or not? Actually, you can do it only from inside. This wood panel here is only for facelift cars, and also this chrome door handle is only for facelifted cars. Whereas the old models, they didn't have it. Older models, pre-facelift, mid-facelift, had this center console and black handle. This is a facelift, so you can see the same thing here. Chrome, wood, facelift. Easy way to tell. And another thing you can tell if it is a V12, but not facelift specific for all years, are these rectangular exhaust pipes. 750s V12s would always have these, from early models to 94 even, whereas all other cars would have round double pipe. Obviously there are little things and changes in the spec, changes in the color. So someone very deep into E32s would tell you that Calypso rod was only introduced in some year, so he would know exactly what the year range the car has. And the mid-model or mid-facelift cars have this very practical handle for the trunk door, so you don't get dirty closing it. Pre-facelift cars don't have it. There's a change in colors, there's a change in wheel designs, there's a change in spec, there's a change in leathers, interior options, specs. It changed a lot every year, and that was not facelift specific, but Some things were introduced later and can help you distinguish facelift from pre-facelift. For example, double glazing or xenon headlights would help to distinguish a facelift car, but it's not 100% accurate. So yeah, that's it. We can discuss the specific differences of 750iL. That would have the most spec, that would have the best equipment from factory as standard. We can talk about leather upgrades inside. So for example, this is a full leather interior where you would have leather from the boot strip down in the whole interior, even in the middle console. You can see here stitching also there. So that's full leather interior. Unfortunately, I only have non-leather interior here. Otherwise, all these cars have it as an option, but 750iL would have it standard. You can see the facelift interior. This one is pretty special because it's blue and champagne. It has blue top. Not sure if you can see it. And this color, this is actually a factory color. I suspect this might be the only car made in this color. It's Sonderlack individual color, but you can see it everywhere. This is actually a Porsche color. This is cobalt blau, and I suspect someone with Porsche paid incredible money to have BMW painted in the same color, which would have been amazing to see these two cars next to each other. I think 968 probably, or very early, no, 968 it must have been. Yeah. So that's it. Ciao ciao from E32 Garage, Muncie Classics.